Get it over with.
Yeah.
Shake his hand. All right, homie. Much love, much respect. You know, now, with other dudes, like I used to tell my little homies, look, you live to see another day if you just fight this dude. If you want to do fight. If he whoop you Monday, that means you go home Monday night and you go to yourself. I gotta whoop this nigga's ass, man. I'm not finna, every time I see this dude got fear in me. You go back and you go at him again. You go at him again. You go at him again. Eventually, you're gonna whoop him. And he's not gonna say, I respect you because of who you are. I respect you, man, because you came to the fight every time. You let me know you gonna fight me. You might not can't whoop me, but you let me know you'll squabble with me and get this squabble out the way. When I was a kid, man, I was like,
Yeah, man. Man, you heard what he said, y'all. Hey, you know what I can't. Hey, you know what'd be funny to me, man. I've heard this not only, you know, in the streets. Well, not necessarily in the streets, but in person, and I've also seen it on YouTube, which is fighting is child's play. You are a child if you think that way. How is fighting child's play? Okay, so I guess the troops that you say protect, your country, I guess they're children, right? Hmm. So I guess that for the women, right? If you know what I'm saying, say for instance you married, right? And somebody, assaulted you, in front of your husband, it'll be childlike for your husband to, defend you, right? If somebody put their hands on you, it's childlike for you to, do anything, right? That's interesting. If dealing with another man, if he does something beyond, forgivable, if he does something to invade your personal space, it's childlike for you to, do anything, physical, right? It's very childlike. It's childlike, it's like I said, even during the biblical times, when they fight, it's childlike for them. Russia and Ukraine, the things that they doing is childlike. You see how dumb y'all sound, y'all? It's stupid. People have been fighting since the beginning of the time, and it's gonna keep going throughout time. Fighting is a part of men behavior. Violence is very necessary. Fighting is very necessary. You know, for instance, some of y'all had to fight to get to the position that y'all at. Necessary, right? Some of y'all had to fight to stay alive, to be able to, be in the position that you are at, whether it be provide for your kids or to be in a position to success. You may have to fight to save your life. You may have to fight to quit getting picked on. So when people say fighting is childlike behavior, I just assume that you are childlike for even thinking that, because anybody, with a functional brain that has any bit of sense will know that fighting is necessary at times. Yeah, there is times where it's not necessary, and that if you can speak and talk it out, you can talk it out. Also, what I failed to record in this video that he also talked about was, he said if we can't resolve what our issue is in talking, he said we was never homies to begin with. But there's sometimes though that you get into an altercation with a dude that you don't even know. So yeah, what you gonna talk it out for? There's just certain things that you can't talk it out, that you just gonna have to beat it out. Get like Michael Jackson and just beat it. So all that fighting is childlike. No, you just soft. That's it. I've never ever ran into a man in my whole entire life that has never been into a squab. Whether you got beat up or you did the beating up or whatever the case may be, I have never ever met a man that has never ever got into a physical altercation. Whether you slapped, got something, it was something. You know, amongst men, we know when it's time for peace and we know when it's time for war. And as a man, you got to know the difference. But if that man feels like, who are you to tell that man that it's not time for him to go to war? Unless you want to get in that man's way and feel the consequences and repercussions of being in that man's way for telling that man that it ain't time to go to war. Huh. I don't know what y'all talking about, y'all, but yeah, man, y'all need to think before y'all speak. And this goes for anybody and everybody. You know, I just hear a bunch of scary individuals, you know what I mean, talking about, you know what I'm saying, it ain't necessary ever to fight. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean, as a man, if you got to protect your loved ones, your kids, your women if necessary, I guess, you know, violence, you know what I'm saying, is out the picture, right? I guess, you know what I mean, you gonna speak your way into, you know, resolving the conflict, right? Come on, man. Y'all got to do better, man, when y'all speak, man. And another thing, man, since we got on that, right? You know, another thing, you a scary individual if you use any circumstances that you think is limiting you in order to run away from that fight. If you don't want to fight, just say you don't want to fight. What do you mean by this? I tell you what I mean. You know what I'm saying? I hear people talking about I'm on papers, so me and him can't. What? Come on, man, you soft. There should be, like I said, man, when it's time to get down, man, shouldn't nothing stop you from getting down, man. You know, people talking about, I don't want to get caught doing this, I don't want to get caught doing that. Well, it's a possibility if you was on papers or not on papers that you would get caught. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you want to keep using excuses on why that you just really don't want to get down, then hey, use that as, just say that you don't want to get down. Quit using it as an excuse. And then sit over there and tell another man that he ain't manly or he got this and that or this and that. You know what I'm saying? You speaking on about other men and you out here making excuses. Men don't make excuses. When it's time to get down, men get down, win, lose, or draw. That's what a man does. Even if you fought 100 times or you lost 100 times, we're going to respect that you got down. I always told y'all, man, looking back on my cuz talks, man, we will respect the warrior spirit in a man. You know, we will respect that you got down with me. We respect it. And we don't respect a man that get down. Just think, man, if a woman, you know what I'm saying, say for instance, a woman, you was with your woman, you got slapped up and you ain't do nothing about it. That woman she gonna look at you different. She gonna look at you like, damn, babe, you ain't do nothing, babe. Damn, you wasn't gonna get off, babe. And you just looking like, you know, violence is fighting is childlike. You know, you know, I'm a man. Man, come on, man. Like I made plenty of videos, man, in the past, man. When it's time to squab, it's time to squab. If a man call you out to squab, squab. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, there'd be people that just be doing it for goofy, and them ain't men. And you don't pay them a no mind. But a man with some intent behind it, that has a reason behind it, and called you out for some battle, or if your lifestyle represents that you need to go ahead and answer to that calling, or whatever the case may be, get down. See, I'm just wired different, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is, playing, you know what I'm saying? I don't think, if anybody, you know what I'm saying, say anything in regards to violence, I'm not thinking you're playing. Because you don't play like that, yo. You know, people are always making excuses about them not squabbing, man. Oh, we don't slap. Oh, we don't do this. Oh, we don't fight. Yeah, come on, bro. You weak. You weak. You weak. You know what I'm saying? I remember, man, back in high school, man, me and the homie, man, we used to call people out with the gloves, man. We just wanted the squad, man. And sit and we had damn near invited the whole school, man, at lunch, man, to come pull up. And guess what, man? Oh yeah, we coming through. Guess who came? Just me and the homie. So me and the homie, we just squabbed each other. Me and the homie was tired of fighting each other, man. We like, man, we want to put these paws with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But didn't nobody show up. There was one dude, one big fat dude, man. He was walking, man, and he seen us getting down, and he wanted some. I respect him though. You know what I mean? He was a greasy, dusty dude. You know what I'm saying? But I respected it though. You know what I mean? He's like, hey, this look like fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got your people out there that just love to do it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is, man. Uh, I don't really do it unless it's necessary, unless I feel it's necessary. But yeah, there's people that just like to just do it because they just love to do it. You know what I'm saying? They wake up in the morning like, hey, let's squad. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? But if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, all that squabbing is childlike behavior, man. You just weak, bro. You just weak. Anybody who says that is just, I don't know what they thinking, but they not on this planet Earth thinking like that. Because people is gonna be fighting and fighting for what they want and fighting for their life, fighting for their safety. You name it, they're gonna be fighting. So get used to it. You know, do people fight anymore? It decreased a whole bunch. There's no such thing as a fair fight in these streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what they pull out, there's no such thing as a fair fight. You just better stay ready, like I said. There's no such thing. So all that, let me get a fair run in the streets, bro. Yeah, bro, you just wasting your breath, man. You don't understand. There ain't no such thing as a fair one in the streets. You will never get a fair one in the streets, homie. You know what I'm saying? And if you did get a fair one in the streets, especially in these days and times, man, you know what I'm saying? The Most High must have been looking out on that situation or something because, yeah, man, ain't no such thing. Anything goes, man. Anything goes. You know what I'm saying? Anything goes. If he wanted to pull something out on you, hey, you should have expected it. You should have been ready. It's about survival. Survival of the fittest. So survive or perish. And you won't have everlasting life. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, I just wanted to talk on this briefly, man. People be, uninformed talking on here. They just be talking and you know what I'm saying? And this is people, you know what I'm saying? And the people, you feel me, that is not on here be talking misinformed. So I wanted to put this out there, you know what I mean? And just let y'all know. Squabbing is, to me, men-like behavior. We respect that in men. When them young boys be talking, yeah, you trying to become a man now, yeah. Because like I said, we respect the warrior spirit in the dude, man. Regardless, man. And regardless if you 8 years old or, well, we know what time it is. Well, let me just say this. If you a man and you acting scary, you weak. We ain't gonna hold the kid to that standard. So let me correct myself. We not gonna hold no little kid to no standard. But if you a man and you out here scary, then you scary. You weak. You ain't a man. You pick and choose your battles. You got energy, man, for a weaker individual, but don't have the same energy for somebody that's not a weaker individual that got it with you, and you bow down like you the West Side Connection. You just a weak individual, man. You ain't no man. But that's all I wanted to say, though. Hey, y'all like, comment, and subscribe, though. We out.